you know what? In the future, when I'm rich from selling the stuff on the bottom of that toxic shit right there, I would like to hire you to like protect me. Oh yeah, straight up. And DioLinda, I'm gonna put you in now. Okay.
Hi, I'm
That's
DioLinda.
DioLinda, and DioLinda is gonna be my first human guinea pig. Well, actually, my uncle was, but this will be on tape. And DioLinda is gonna mirror. You know, I've known you for like 20 years, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're going to mirror that 20-year-old. Okay, drinking Pure H2O, it's going to bring you back, and it's going to, seriously.
Stevia
yeah.
H2O.
Okay, and you know
Don't
what?
you call it Pure H2O?
Yeah, I call it Pure H2O, and if you can hold that, what I'm going to do is pour this out, and what I'm going to do, really, is...
Where are you going to pour it?
I'm going to pour this, oh, you know what? I'm not even ready. Here we go. I'm going to...
Oh, that's where it gets messy, huh? Oh, make sure you have a cigarette when you're doing your stevia.
Yeah, really. When I'm making the Pure for You, I'll be wearing plastic gloves, and
So do you really want to film this? I mean,
well, you know what?
because you said you only have so much.
Well, no, we got about 12 minutes of time.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I hear you.
And so, and film, you know, this is how I do it, you know? And this stuff down there, one more blend, it's what brought PC back in perfect health. No, film this. All this soapy shit going down the sink of the drain, and get close enough so you can hear the popping and the crackling. Alright? I mean, that stuff, what I want to do, DioLinda, I want to get a cat that's cancerous, and I want to give it the Pure H2O. And so what I'm going to do now...
So you call this Pure H2O?
Well, one more blend, and removing the floating soap. And so we'll try to get this done ASAP.
How many minutes do you blend it?
Well, we can go about 15. Where are we at right now?
246.
You know what? Put like this. Wow. My bad.
You're up for you smoke?
You know what? I'll clean that up.
That's a funny cigarette.
Well, you know what?
Look, I already did. Look, sorry to clean up.
The actual best kind.
No worry. It all cleans. So this stuff will clean you out.
Oh, yeah.
Huh? Here, move that over on there so you don't spill it all over the floor.
Okay.
You'll be mopping my floor too.
Well, you know what? Stevia doesn't attract ants.
It doesn't?
No, it does not.
But it's sweet.
But it's sweet. It does not attract ants. It doesn't rot like sugar does. Okay, sugar rots. Back not fishing. You know.
Honey doesn't rot.
Well, if you put a drink sweetened by any one of those on the porch for a couple of days and came back to it, it would be foul, right?
Yeah.
Stevia, you know, I mean, this stuff is like mom's letter, and you know what? Life center acid. You know, how do I look? You know, after I have like single-digit body fat, the fact that when
How long did you blend that?
for about a count of 40. I mean, this is arbitrary. This is my technique, right?
This is your third blend?
Well, this is no, I just do 2 blends. And you know what? The amount of soap is getting scary.
And now you use just regular tap water in those gallons?
Yeah, and I've done Avion before, okay? And there's no difference in the amount. I mean, the initial taste, yes, But really, okay, there's not much difference. Yeah, water's a big scam, huge. Okay, and that's not fishing. Stevia washes water pure. What it does is splits H2O apart. Okay.
It's
Well, like I said, the fact that I increased the weight of water by taking the floating soap out, what I had done is I had made more room for heavier hydrogen, okay? You know, the H2O stuff that,
that we need.
well, yeah, that we need. And, you know my mom, right? You
Yes.
know my mom's cat story, right?
Yes.
Okay? I mean, my mom told you that I bought that cat back, right?
She did. Yes.
Okay, in fact, not fishing. You follow
Right.
that shit up and sell it, and I'm the richest motherfucker on the face of the planet. Fact.
You don't need to swear.
Okay, you know what?
Donald Trump, watch out.
You know what?
Donald Trump, watch out. How about that? Because he's probably, I don't know who the richest person on the earth is.
Yeah, and people can do this, okay, for themselves, for the rest of their lives, and I wouldn't get mad at them, because it like cost me business, you know what I'm saying? I think that it's true. If this stuff brings Peachy back, and then does Bob Johnson, 62 pounds, 6 questions in 4 months, and then it brings you back into a facsimile of that 35-year-old MILF queen, okay, that I first ran across, and then we ball it up and sell it, I'm gonna be rich. Back.
I hear that bakery needs a business in it, maybe we should get the bakery and make it over there.
Well, you know what? I should be making this on Oprah Winfrey's show. Okay.
She's not on anymore.
Well, she's not on anymore, but she has enough clout where
Well, maybe Dr. Oz would like to see it.
Where you know what?
Maybe Dr. Oz would love to see it. In fact, I know.
Fact, not fiction.
You're at 7 minutes 17 seconds.
Fact, not fiction. If I can make a liquid that acts like the fountain of youth, I can break banks. Okay? Because sooner or later, this is going to become the most sought after drink on the planet. Okay? When you drink, all this stuff, it's still there. I mean, it's still sucky. It's still toxic. And that's what they sell us to use, because that's what they choose,
They don't know any better.
More chemical things.
I don't think, maybe the medical profession doesn't necessarily wish this to become knowledge.
Well, you know what? I wonder. You know what? Fact, not fiction. Okay?
Do you have a bodyguard? I mean, you're tall enough to be a bodyguard, and big enough.
You know what?
But do you have a bodyguard? You may need one. Now you're going to invert it so that the pure H2O settles to the bottom.
And if this bottle was clear, what you would see is it trickling. Okay, things falling down, water starting to form down here. What that is hydrogens, falling out of an excited state, and they're turning back into water because they're picking up oxygen from the atmosphere. That's why this thing, when I open this, sometimes it shoots out, it spurts, and the fact that I brought a cancerous cat back from the dead in perfect health, the fact that I did Bob Johnson, the fact that I'm going to do...
That you did me. You changed me.
Well, you know what?
Every time. I just ran out of money.
Okay, how much did you lose and how quick? Like, how many pounds?
I don't know. I don't know. I really didn't...
Yeah, you did. You just told me a number. It was like 10 pounds in like, how many days?
For like 4 days or something.
Okay, you lost like 10 pounds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, boom, and in fact, not fiction. So you can take it back
I
up.
couldn't get it gone anyhow else.
Where are we at on time?
9:20.
Okay, perfect, because we can go about 15, and maybe we'll have enough time to get to second floor, but fact, what I'm going to do with the profit from this stuff down here, okay, that stuff right there,
The clear stuff that you can see.
that's the pure, okay, this is the second blend, and you know what, why don't you pan it back and get the whole thing and get me at the same time?
I think I touched something.
Oh no, here, look at, just go ahead and
Yeah, but I was gonna go like this, so get it like that.
Well, you know what, I can take it and go from here.
Well, you can't be in the picture then.
Well, you know,
If you wanna be in the picture, you're gonna have to be over there.
eventually. And fact, what I'm going to do with the profit from that stuff on the bottom is I'm going to, okay, for one, we're talking trillions. If I can prove the fountain of youth, we're talking trillions, and I would make reparations on 40 acres and a mule, and then what I'd do is buy a home for every woman on the planet, man, so she didn't have to, like, you know,
Welfare?
well, you know, or be a slave to a man, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
Your mother was terrible. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you know what? So you've heard her, have you? Okay. Anyhow, what I'm saying is that if put it like this, the only reason why if I'm allowed to play football, okay, you know, if I'm like supported and I'm not fired for making perhaps like the greatest stop in the history of Notre Dame football, my speed. And you see me jet by, you know, before, right? You see me run, but you haven't timed it. You know, put it like this: I have Marcus Allen speed. Okay, I'm a gamer, and I turn it on in front of a tattoo artist and some people in front of the bar next to the gym. Okay, where I go to, where we just moved, and well, Carnage, and you know. I turned on the jets, and then I was like, you know, they were like, "Fuck, you're fast," and it's like exceptionally fast, huh? You know what? Like, you know,
I
but
like the story when you told me about the black kids that were in some school.
oh yeah,
Some school places. You go, oh
oh,
wow, dude.
fact not fiction. I walked into a gas station. You know, I was on my way to confront Lou Holtz. Fact not fiction. Challenge. I was gonna challenge every black kid at Notre Dame to a foot race, okay? You know, preferably 60 to 100 yards, you know, so I can get going. But, yeah, so, you know, I walked in, I had gold shoes on my feet, and these black teenagers, they kind of like, you know, like laughed. And I went, "Er," and I stopped and I said, "Oh, brothers and sisters," I said, "what would Dr. Martin Luther King say?" I said, "You're prejudiced against white boys, but I can't have gold in my feet. You never seen a white boy fly?" And they started cracking up. And they're like, "Are you really fast?" And I said, "I'll tell you what, um, would you like me to go and blast off and show you the fastest white boy you've ever seen?" And they're like, "Let's do it." And so I went out there, and fact not fiction, I took off, and they erupted. You know what? I mean, I'm really fast, okay? But it only happens now when I have a tremendous amount of THC in my system, and it's counterbalanced by stevia, you know? And then, can you hold that to end this? This is perfect, because it's going to go about 15, okay, 15's tops. You know, this is the second blend, and the stuff that is going into this bottle right now brought Peachy the cat back into perfect health, and she was a write-off, okay? And did you see it pop?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know what? It builds pressure. Now, this is an old...
Because there's gases in there.
Well, you know what? What stevia does, it's a detergent for water, okay? And if you were just to ingest stevia and water, okay, not get the soap out before, you know, what it would do, it would clean you out, but it wouldn't do it as quick because you're pouring all this shit, you know, in with it. But like when you urinate, you notice a tremendous amount of bubbles, okay? It's this stuff. It's your body acting like a blender, okay? And that stuff is one day gonna kill, okay, a perfectly healthy cat. Swear to God. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait till it looks like liquid again, okay? And then so pan up to me, and we'll end it. Yeah. So that stuff right there, I'm gonna let it turn into water. I'm gonna blend it in tuna fish. I'm gonna give it to a healthy cat. It's gonna get sick, you know, or we're gonna kill it, PETA. And the other stuff I'm gonna give to Mary, and I'm gonna give it to DioLinda.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's gonna bring it back into perfect health, okay? And it's gonna make me the richest man on the planet. So you know what?
Like plastic burning.
Yeah. Listen up and pay attention, okay? Dan Quinn, 2 Bonafide Miracles, paying forward and profit. There we go. Peace out. press the button.